Everything wrong in your life right now is your fault. I know exactly how that sounds, but stay with me, because that one brutal sentence is the most freeing thing a man can ever accept. As long as it's someone else's fault, you are powerless. The moment it becomes yours, you are back in control. Blame feels good. It's a drug. It's so much easier to say your father was absent, the economy is rigged, nobody ever gave you a real chance. And some of that might even be true. But true and useful are not the same thing. Every excuse is comfortable, and every excuse keeps you exactly where you are. Here is what nobody tells you. Every single time you blame something outside of you, you hand it your power. You are saying, you control my life, not me. You've quietly made yourself a passenger in your own story, and then wondered why you never once reached the destination. No animal in the wild survives by blaming. The wolf does not blame the winter. The lion does not blame the herd for running. They adapt, they hunt, they own their next meal, or they die. Blame is a luxury that quietly costs you everything you were meant to become. Now understand this. Taking responsibility is not the same as taking the blame. Someone else may have broken it, but you are the only one who can fix it. It might not be your fault that you got knocked down. It is absolutely your responsibility to get back up. Nobody else is coming to do it for you. So stop scanning the room for someone to point at. Start with the mirror. The job you didn't get. Where did you cut corners preparing? The relationship that fell apart. What did you ignore for months? The body you're ashamed of. Who fed it? This is not cruelty. This is the beginning of your power. Because if it's your fault, then it is finally in your hands. If you built the problem, you can build the solution. A man who owns his failures owns the blueprint to fix them. Blame locks the door and throws away the key. Responsibility picks it up and walks through. The victim gets sympathy. The victim gets to feel right, but the victim never gets to feel powerful, never gets to grow, never gets to win. So you have to choose. Do you want to be right about why you're stuck, or do you want to be free? You cannot have both. So take it all. 100%, not 50, not 90, all of it. Your money, your body, your relationships, your mindset, the way today went. The second you take total ownership of your life, you stop being a leaf in the wind, and you become the storm itself. Watch what happens when you do. The complaining stops because there is nothing left to complain about. It is all your move now. The energy you wasted on blame gets poured straight into building. You stop reacting to your life like it's happening to you, and you start directing it. Take responsibility, even for the things that were not fair, the betrayal you never saw coming, the setback you did not cause, not because you deserve them, but because owning your response is the only real power you have left. You can't always control the hit. You can always control what you build from it. This is what separates the men who rise from the men who rot. Both got knocked down. One spends the rest of his life explaining whose fault it was. The other, quietly, takes the wheel and drives. Guess which one earns respect. Guess which one earns his own. So stop waiting for an apology to move on. Stop waiting to be understood, to be chosen, to be handed what you think you're owed. That weight can swallow your entire life. Responsibility means you move, now, with or without the closure, and you stop letting the people who hurt you keep controlling your future. It's heavier this way. Having nobody left to blame is a lonely kind of strength, but heavy is exactly what builds the man. The weight you finally refuse to put down is the same weight that makes your shoulders wide enough to carry a life actually worth living. So today, drop the excuses. Every last one of them. Look at your life and say the 4 words that change everything. This is on me. And then, because it is on you, go and fix it. Nobody is coming. And once you truly get that, it's the best news you have ever heard. And if this hits something in you, like this video and subscribe. Turn notifications on, because a man ready to take his life back needs the right voices in his corner.